G'day mates and welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the Swedish Saviours. So all the ladies, gentlemen and various other people who are watching this, we give you a quick recap of how we're going so far. So we were Sweden, we have stayed with the Allies, we've stayed democratic and we are saving the world. We do need to take down the big giant Russian bear to the east, and 1943, they've had a lot of time to build up. They actually don't seem to be doing much of anything. Looks like China has pretty much won over here on the mainland. They're driving out down in Busan, the last little remnants of the Japanese here. So China has won that battle over there. Russia is doing pretty well by itself, I imagine. Let's have a quick peek at Russia. You know, not that scary actually. I thought they would be a lot higher considering the amount of time they've got, but they're going to have air superiority, I imagine. They're going to absolutely dominate us. So with that, let's have a quick peek over here. We are currently in a bit of a struggle over here. We're trying to save Australia from themselves. We should be pushing and taking out Germany. Let's have a quick peek at Germany, Italy and Japan. They're the ones we should be focusing on. Because once we knock down, once we knock down those three, we will have won the war. Now, I don't think we're going to be getting Japan anytime soon. They are a long, long way away. If we had a human player in Australia, they may be able to do a bit of damage. Even a human player in China would be nice, but it is just me over here in Sweden. So let's keep plugging away and see what we can do. Now we have lost a couple of divisions. We did get a bit trapped over here. The Spaniards came up in full force. Looks like they've got a lot of people on their side. Actually, not very many Spaniards here. Let's have a quick peek how many Spaniards there are. Not that many, but definitely more than what we've got. So, actually, we're going to need to jump up to the next level very shortly. So, our main problem is not so much manpower, it's to do with industry. Sweden has a very limited amount of industry that can do, and we're going for heavy tanks, which are a pretty solid investment. Let's have a quick look at the template. It's a pretty good template. I could even move over to more heavy tanks, I think. If I was doing my time again, I would probably do more heavy tanks and fewer motorized infantry, because the motorized infantry do tend to die off a little bit easier than the tanks do. The problem, of course, is producing those tanks. So, you know what? This is going to be the next point of attack. We're going to jump over here. I think... No, I don't want to do that. Let's try it again. We're going to do just there, and we're going to attack down that way. Bring all these guys over, and get a bit of a planning bonus. We should be able to cut off a fairly sizable chunk over here in Galicia. That's what it's called. G'day, cat. How you going? Yeah, Kit Kat. Yeah, yeah, gorgeous little baby. Okay, naval effort has been done. Let's have a quick peek at... Hello? Submarines and then destroyers. That's all that's remaining. What do we need over here? Fighters, that's just because we were actually fine. Hello? Yeah, we're not going to have superiority over the Iberian region at all. They have a shit ton of bombers. Where's our navy? We didn't build a navy, did we? No, we had one up here. Not doing very much. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think they will ever be much of a contribution. Although, to be fair, the Allies have that pretty much locked down, so we don't really need to waste our effort on that. Keeping our convoys up, which we have been doing, is the most important part. So, this stuff here is pretty much all prepared. I think... I'm going to build up our planning bonus a little bit more. Now, I suspect that the AI will be moving people up because it will see my concentration of people near the border here. So I don't want to wait for too long. But another day, I think. 37 I am satisfied with. So what we're going to do, I'm actually going to manually, if I can get this to work, manually control some of this. You guys are going to go that way. I'm going to send half of you to distract that way and that way. Beautiful. That worked really well. Really well, in fact. So you can now move down a bit further and we'll have a 3 wide gap. Excellent. And we've completely cut them off. I'm just going to have you come that way. There we go, cut off completely, and we've got no risk of actually losing our supply lines. Now we're not at war with Portugal, which is nice, so we can then just push them up against the ocean and blow them away until they surrender. So Corunna is where we need to push to next. Meanwhile, these guys down here can actually hold the line. They keep pushing though. You know what? You can actually keep pushing down to Madrid, and I will send you guys in to back him up. So these 5 should hopefully be able to march on Madrid. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we will fall back. You know what? I think it worked. Well, hot damn, it bloody worked. Shit, that was good. That was really good. These guys are moving along nicely. You've basically taken Madrid. Once you've done that, I actually want you to take that airbase as well. You guys may as well actually move over to take... What was that? Valencia. Oh, it's actually Valencia. Okay, move over to take Valencia. And we'll be in a very good position. That'll allow us to cut off this entire bit, and we'll gradually tighten the noose. It won't be enough to actually... go over there. Now this won't be enough to actually start giving them supply problems, because they've got a port over here and a couple of cities with which to draw supply from. But it will allow us to set up a... What do I want? 1943? Perhaps we'll take the next level of mechanized. Maybe I will one day get enough industry. This will allow us to gradually start tightening the noose bit by bit and move in tighter and tighter. And it'll eventually give them supply problems. Of course, the United Kingdom and Australia are now taking large swaths of land. Once we've taken everything, I will start looking through that and picking a bit that I want. Since we've done quite a lot of the occupation here, I suspect they will actually give us what we want. You know what, I think should have done pretty well. This went actually really smoothly. Much smoother than I thought it would. Meanwhile, you guys... Yep, you're killing over there. That's why you leave it on aggressive. The AI will then just mop up things. If you leave it on balanced or careful, I mean careful here says to not make the front line any longer. But I do find that these two tend to leave these pockets and they just sit there waiting for them. And all my people end up being split off. So the line gets thinner and thinner as they push forward. So it's actually bad AI design, I think. Having it on aggressive tends to work. I mean, you got to babysit it, stop it from doing stupid things. But for the most part, I think aggressive tends to work well for my style of play. You push off that away, and we'll be looking pretty good. There we go. A couple of different pockets over here. Level 3 advanced artillery, and of course, 1943, we can then get the final tech. Now, make sure we currently filled, so it means everyone's at level 2. We only need another couple of hundred to get to level 3, and then we'll be very good. Probably should have put more effort into artillery at the beginning, but you know what? I think I'm happy with what we've got. You push there, you're currently pushing there. You're going to go that way, and then that way. Now we've got a pocket here completely secured. That is the weakest point there, and even then that's 2 provinces either way. So we'll just, I think, I don't know what, that is a stupid thing for the AI to do. Now we've lost all our organisation, lost it all, but we'll hold here and see. I hate this game. Sometimes this game just pisses me off, but doesn't matter. Stupid decisions. Now regain your organisation, and ooh, Slovakia. I don't think that means anything. How close is Germany? Germany is currently at 98%. Looks like our dude over here is very much ready. You guys push on. You're going to go aggressive, and you're going to take, what is that? Graz or Vienna. Vienna probably going to be taken by itself. I think the Allies are going to take Vienna very shortly, but we're going to push on and take the pressure off them. Meanwhile, down here, we've got a pretty big pocket. There's a lot of troops in this area here. And once the Germans fall, I think we'll be in a very good position. You guys push for it. You actually have no one over there, in which case I'm going to remove that so you stop sending people over that direction. I'm also going to remove that one. You're just going to focus on what we've got here. You probably kill them. There you go. Now I do wish our AI would be a little bit less generous with its strategic redeploying, considering that this will remove all of their organisation as soon as they strategically redeploy. I do wish they would just be a little bit more careful with it, because it does tend to fuck things up quite a bit. But we're only playing the AI here, so things are pretty good. There you go, look at that, it's the inception of pockets. Pockets within pockets. We're just going to rip them apart, and the closer we get, the more of these towns we take out, the worse their supply situation is going to become. And with that, I can probably actually tell you to start moving aggressively again. And there we go, got it under control. Bit of a problem down here, but that's no biggie. Okay, German Reich capitulated. Big news. Yeah, saying that we did it, even though I don't think we did it. Okay, that's Germany down. Germany is completely knocked out of the war. It's taken 1 million men from the Brits. It's taken a shit ton. I wish we could see a total of how many men total died on each side, but whatever. 2.01 million Germans before they eventually fell, which historically is a very low number. I think they lost a number of millions over on the Eastern Front. So this was a fairly bloodless war compared to history. So we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. You guys push in on Burgos, and we'll mop up the remaining Germans who haven't been told that their country has already capitulated. This is a needless death now. Beautiful stuff. Now I think what we're going to do, or what we're going to want to do, is to take more land over here. Hessen would be nice. Hessen and the Rhineland. Oh, Rhineland. Oh god, I want the Rhineland. Okay, we're going to take some Rhineland. Rhineland. Where are you? I'm normally pretty good at finding things in a list, but the more beers you have, I find, it's right at the top. The more beers you've had, the harder it gets. I think we're going to try and take those two. They have given us those two as well. That's very nice. That will have bumped up our military factories. We can use that now. Infantry equipment we need. Motorized we also need. We've currently got 2 more, so I'll throw 1 on each. Actually, that's upgrade need. They have guns, whereas they don't have. I'm actually going to throw the effort there. We do need those. They're actually missing. They're just using old-fashioned guns. There we go. We're looking pretty good. With Germany beaten, we now need to take out Italy, who are pretty much untouched. Italy's looking very strong at the moment. I wonder if we can take any more land, actually. Let's have a look for a nice bit of land. Württemberg would be nice. Suttenden land, not so useful. I wonder if we can take Württemberg. We're going to wait a couple more hours. See if we can take Württemberg. There we go. Please give us... Yes, they gave it to us. That's made us much stronger. Excellent. We now have another... Oh, a shit ton more factories. With that, I'm going to throw you all into there. We need more rubber. 1 more rubber. In that case, I'm going to take 1 off there. And put you into... Do I want to work on mechanized? Do I want to work on mechanized? Or planes? Do I want to work on planes instead? Tanks are doing pretty well. A bit of a struggle down here actually, because we're not producing as many tanks as we'd like, because of the fact that we're not controlling this land very well. I don't care so much about oil at the moment. I care about repairs. That's how we're going to work it for the time being. I do need to start garrisoning this land as well. Let's have a quick look at resistance. Resistance is really bad. So, what I'm probably going to be better suited to do now is actually use these guys to... Okay, not doing anything. Actually get you to garrison the area I'm currently holding. Hopefully that'll be enough. I don't have military police, but the infantry should be sufficient. So if you guys garrison that area, that'll hopefully allow me to get everything back under control. We're going to build up our... Actually have more military factories. It makes no difference because they're all damaged. And the new ones will just replace the damaged ones. But I want planes. Oh, I suppose I can use the nuke people, but I'm not going to bother about that, I don't think. I'm going to go the non-nuke route. So we're going to need more mechanized. I'll throw it in there. If we do get the resources, we get them. If we don't, then we don't. We'll manage either way. So you guys garrison up here. That'll allow us to get the damage back down. You were giving us another 3 divisions. I will take it. I'm not worried at this time. Okay, let's find out where those 3 divisions are. You 3 can join that. Go down. Yeah, excellent, and start garrisoning as well. Okay, down here we're still doing good damage. We're gonna make Spain capitulate next. It'll be our next major job. You come down there, and then you both come over there, and we'll figure it out. Okay, with Germany down, nice, very nice. You guys, if I can select you, move in there. Okay, there we go, locked them down. So we've taken the northern half of Spain. These guys over here, meh, hey, I'll figure it out in time. I think our next port of call will be Gibraltar. If we can do that, we can start to lock down the Mediterranean. Over on the east, Suez is sort of contested at the moment. And oh, you know, I completely forgot about that. This is part of a mod of mine. Yeah, so what I had done, I was playing around with the mod, was actually making Jerusalem playable. And, you know, it's a pretty fun nation to play. They've got almost no slots available. So after my first game, I had a quite an interesting game where I took over the majority of the world. But after that, the AI just couldn't do anything with them. They would get annexed every single time. So I did give them, for an AI player, I gave them a shit ton of unlocked slots. I think they've got 16 to begin with, or maybe 12, 16 probably. Yeah, there you go, 12 megalopolis regions. So I give them 12 unlocked slots to begin with, to open up with, and they can gradually build up and actually makes Israel a fairly minor person. But if you throw a little bit of lend-lease in their way, they can begin to level up quite a bit, and they can become quite powerful. Quite an interesting little AI player over there. So I wonder if they're in the allies or not. They are no faction. Okay, why are they no faction? Can we? I can't see the invite to faction. Obviously, only the UK can do that. Either way, they are currently neutral, so they are just blocking everything there, stopping. I suppose people from going back and forth, which is a bit of a problem. Does change the AI behavior slightly. Either way, they're doing well over there. Israel is doing very nicely. Now over here, what are we doing? You guys are actually going to fall back for the time being. Now I don't have enough. I need to start preparing everything. So you're going to move all the way up to Sweden. You're going to move back to Sweden and just chillax up there for a little while. I'm going to allow you guys to rest, recuperate, and recover, and stop draining all of our industrial reserves. We do need to get everything back on shortly. how's it all going? It's very, very damaged from all the fighting and probably from being neglected for so long. If we can get things built back up, I think we'll be looking at a pretty good situation. Meanwhile, down here, we're doing pretty well, actually. I think we've beaten a lot of the... Yeah, I think we've beaten a lot of the... what are they called? The Spaniards are pretty much taken out completely. You can head down there, secure that port. And where are the other victory points? How close is Spain to capitulating? Very, very close. They need just a couple more percent. Means you take that and you take these two, and I think we'll actually have them. Meanwhile, you guys head over to Murcia, whatever that's called, and then I think we'll have them. There we go. Oh no, full of war. Okay, there we go. Whole bunch of stuff happened. National Spain has capitulated and... oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, and whoever else watches. So the Great Soviet Bear. The wall of neutrality has been breached. They are invading, and they are invading in full force. They are absolutely ready to dominate. Okay, we've done a bit of damage to them in the east for some reason. I don't know how. Looks like Netherlands has been fighting them quite a bit. We also apparently have fought them. I don't know how we've taken 100,000 casualties fighting them, but either way, we have been apparently fighting the Great Soviet Bear for a little while. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem, and this is going to be a cliffhanger because we're going to have to deal with them next episode. No doubt they're going to push in, and Operation Unthinkable, we're going to need to turn around, and as Winston Churchill historically proposed, we're going to have to push the Great Russian Bear back to Moscow. I've been Blxz. This has been Hearts of Iron 4, the Swedish Saviours. Take care, guys, and I'll see you around.